Well, it's only week 2 of the NFL, and we may have already witnessed the craziest, dumbest, shittiest game of the season. And that's saying a lot considering we're in the year 2020. Hi, I'm the Atlanta Falcons. You may remember me from such films as blowing a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl or employing a quarterback that fights dogs. This time, they lost yet another game they had a 99.9% chance of winning. And how did they lose? By failing to recover an onside kick, a play that virtually never works for the kicking team. So let's take a closer look at what the Falcons did or didn't do on this onside kick.
It's got to go 10 yards. It's not going to go 10 yards. Well, it did it the last second. Wait, no way.
Well, already off to a terrible start. Great. Every time Jerry celebrates, an angel loses its wings. Now, a lot of people said, the Falcons were just standing around on this onside kick, but they actually gave it a try. They actually went for it and then just stopped. Like, what happened? Did their controller disconnect? Did they think it was a punt for a second? I mean, they do realize that if the Cowboys touch it, it's their ball, right? Not yours?
Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good!
And with that, the Falcons now have the 2 worst losses in NFL history. The first, of course, was their 25-point collapse in the goddamn Super Bowl. So what if they were up against the GOAT Tom Brady? The next worst collapse in Super Bowl history is 10 points. This time around, you get pieced up by Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. They brought in Andy Dalton at the start of the season to challenge him. What's your excuse this time, Dan Quinn? PTSD? Didn't expect them to onside kick it? Got intimidated by the crowd noise? Give me a break. I'm glad people are recognizing Dan Quinn and not Kyle Shanahan as the real architect of that Super Bowl collapse. There's just no way you lose 2 games you had a 99.9% chance of winning and still keep your job. You want to see something that'll blow your mind? Here's a pack of 10 good boys. Look at how they all chase after the ball. You can't teach that sort of discipline. That right there is a well-oiled machine. You know shit's bad when you can say a bunch of trained dogs could recover an onside kick better than the Falcons. What makes this whole thing even dumber is the Falcons are actually good at onside kicks. Their kicker, Young Ho Koo, is an onside kick god. Last season against New Orleans, he onside kicked it 3 times, and it worked all 3 times. They still lost that game because they wouldn't be the Falcons if they had won. But they've clearly practiced recovering them when they're the kicking team. So how could they be so bad at it when they're on the other side? It boggles the mind. I thought that nothing could top this for worst onside kick I've ever seen. You remember this? 2015 NFC Championship game. The ball bounces off Brandon Bostic's helmet and straight to the Seattle player. But on this play, it looks like the Falcons cloned Brandon Bostic 10 times and brought them out to try and recover the kick. Who the fuck wants to root for a team that has 10 Brandon Bostics? Thanks, Dak, for the fantasy points, I guess. Still lost, though.